Okay, thank you. There we go. Okay. So now I'm going to share the screen. That way I can give it to ones that weren't here. Okay. All right. And I think you can see this, right? Yes. Okay. So I'm going to play the radio ad real quick for you. Don't play it outside with that recording I'm going to send you guys to learn with. Don't play this anywhere.
Everything has a frequency. Bodies. Mixed up frequencies can affect how you feel. Bring balance back to your body at frequencydiva.com. Their digital body analyzer uses biofeedback and makes subtle changes to balance your emotions, chemistry, and function. All done with your cell phone and earbuds with immediate reporting. Get their 3-scan special for $99 and mention this ad to get a 4th body system scan and report free. Leave it to the experts. Visit frequencydiva.com. That's frequencydiva.com.
Did y'all hear that?
Yes.
Okay, that was the ad. And I'm so excited about it. Now look, it's going to go between 510,000 to 947,000 in a week. The ads start tomorrow and they're on, let me make this bigger. These are the stations that are going to be tomorrow. Springfield, Missouri, Charlotte, wherever that is, Gastione, I don't know, Charlotte, North Carolina, I guess, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, Salisbury, Ocean City. I think Ocean City is Maryland. Tupelo, Mississippi, Cedar Rapids, Cheyenne, Wyoming, and Portsmouth, Dover, Rochester. I don't know, is that New York? Bakersfield, California, and Little Rock, Arkansas. So this is where it's going to air tomorrow. I have no idea if we're going to get 3 leads or 300 leads. And we will tweak it accordingly. I think I can have them pause the ad if we're getting too much. And I can always add more money to make more happen. So comfortably, I'd like to get a team of 20 people. And I actually sent text to 18 people. So those that are going to be on, I'm glad y'all are here. That means you want to do this. It's going to be a really neat system. I've spent a lot of money, a lot of time, and a lot of heartache building this. And it's my gift to you. I want to help you be successful in this. So what happens is they hear the ad on the radio, they go to frequencydiva.com, they pay the $99 to get scanned, and we're going to do the 4 scans on them. We're going to do the inner voice, the vitals, the full comprehensive, which when you click on the menu comprehensive, it'll be the last one down. It says custom. That's the whole 1,800 items. And then we're going to do the body systems. Now, we've done 4 in the last 2 days at my office, and it takes about 45 minutes to an hour. So they pay $99. I send you the lead. You call the lead as soon as possible. And we don't want to text. We want to call them because they spent money with us. And we want to get to them as soon as we can. So we make a phone call and say, hi, this is Amy, and I'm calling to get you scanned. What day and time is best for you? Okay. And then you can ask them to schedule with you, and schedule it where it's good for you too. Don't, put yourself out too much, but, and then you're going to scan them on their appointment. And then you're going to let me know they've been scanned. You will only receive paid leads, okay? So know that they've already paid their $99, so you don't have to ask them for any money. It's all done. Once you've scanned them, send me a text that says, I scanned so-and-so, and that way I can add it to your list to pay you. Now, you're going to be paid $25 for scanning them, and then that is your customer, okay? Then if you want to scan them again, that price is determined by you. Charge them another 99. Or what I would say is, you know, you'll get better results if you have your own machine and can scan yourself every day. And it's only $750 up front and $149 a month. And you can scan as many people as you want. And as soon as you buy your machine, I can give you the app where you can start using it even before you receive it in the mail. And then it's the ao.scan, app.aoscan.com. And it's their same login as they would do for buying the machine. When they go to office2.solexnation, the back office, that same username and password is what they'll use. So it's a real simple program. I just don't know how busy we're going to get. So I'm starting off with like 18 people that can scan, and we'll see how it goes tomorrow. I don't have any massage clients on Saturday, so I'm going to try to keep my weekend open just to see how it flows, and then make tweaks for next week if I need to. I'm committed to 4 weeks. It's $1,000 a week to pay for these ads. And once it gets going, out of the 99, I pay you 25. PayPal has their fees, and then there's about $60 left that we can put toward the advertising budget. So for $1,000 a week, we've got to do 17 scans a week to make it pay for itself. Piece of cake, right? So what I'd like to do is be able to turn the advertising up to do more and more and more and more until we hit a sweet spot. I'd like to have 20 to 30 people that want to scan people, and I would send 2 or 3 leads a day to you, because I don't want to overwhelm you, because the fortune is in the follow-up. The follow-up is critical. You got to call them back and say, you know, I always ask them after I scan them the first time, so what do you feel? The number one thing I hear is, I feel lighter. I feel like you lifted something off my shoulders. I don't feel as anxious. I'm a much calmer. I feel relaxed. These are the things I hear most. Every now and then you'll get somebody like Don. My pain in my knee is gone. You know, it's like, wow. And 3 days later, he calls me back. Rita, he's a 78-year-old guy in Chicago. I did a remote scan. He calls me 3 days later. He goes, I've been running up and down the stairs trying to make that pain come back, and it won't come back. I'm like, why are you doing that? You know? Anyway, so that is the gist of it. Now, just because the leads are coming from me and I'm trying to build my team, which are you guys, I want y'all to make money, because then we all rank up. But I don't want them sold any other items from any other companies. And, you know, just some ethics that would be involved with sharing the leads. This is for this business, my business, with you guys. It's not to promote other businesses. So I know several of you are all in different things, but no, this is just about Solex with these leads, okay? And it'll be the honor system. So I trust you guys. I want to help you so much. I still have people that I've told about what I'm doing, and they're going, you're paying people to take a lead. Now that's backwards. I'm like, so is everything in God's world. The more I give, the more it's going to come back. I am not worried. I cannot outgive God, but part of my life's goal is to try. So it's a little game God and I have, and it's already coming back bigger than I can imagine. I know it is. So now is the time to ask questions. Amen, Amy, I agree. So let me tell you the process. So what you're going to do is you're going to get them. First of all, you need to go to T-Mobile, and you need to get the T-Mobile. It's called a $25 prepaid SIM card. Take your device with you and have them put it in, because it only goes a certain way to work. And I didn't do that, and I learned the hard way. I had to go back to T-Mobile and say, okay, put it in. I can't figure this out. And they did. Do not let them sell you a phone or, you don't need all that. All you need is the SIM card, and it allows you to call anywhere in the United States and Canada. Okay. The radio ads are only going to run in the US, but you've got that in there as well.
Okay, question about the SIM card. Can I interrupt, or
Yes,
I'm going to
no,
mess up
go
your
ahead.
train of
Go
thought?
ahead, Tia. Go ahead.
Okay, with the SIM card, is that a one-time $25 fee and it's good every month, or is it just going to be for that month, or is there a
It's
fee associated with that?
it's $25 a month plus taxes. Mine is like $27 and change. I set it up on auto pay and it just pays every month.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay. But all you need is one lead and that pays for that. The idea is to help you guys sign up 3 people so that your device is free when you're making 50, 50, 50 to pay your 149. And then when you sell 3 of them, you're going to make 293, 293, 293, and then 50 a month every time they pay their 149. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to have a phone number. Now your machine is enabled to be able to dial a phone number. So you dial their phone number, and then you act like they're sitting there right with you. And you say, put your earbuds in, don't cross your feet, don't touch your hands together. It's better if you set your phone down by you, not hold it. Don't eat 2 hours before we scan you. Little things like this, okay? And I have to remind people halfway through the scan at my office, they start crossing their legs. So after each thing I do, I say, now make sure you're not crossing your legs or touching your hands. And then I had to add that no animal or human is touching you, because I had a lady had her cat on her lap the whole time. And then one time the lady's son was sitting next to her and his leg was touching her leg. You don't know what it's doing then. It's got to be that individual. Okay, so then you're going to build the profile. Now, anything I mention on this video today, you can go to YouTube and search Solex, how to build a profile. YouTube, Solex, how to do vitals, how to do inner voice, how to do comprehensive, how to do body systems. It's pretty simple, guys. The trickiest part about doing a remote is the inner voice timing of when they should start talking. So when it says 4, 3, 2, 1, and then it starts rolling backwards on the counter, that's when you start talking. Because when it's just going 4, 3, 2, 1, it's not recording yet. It records 10 seconds. So I've gotten to where I can go 3, 2, 1, go. I say go when it turns 0. And then by the time they start, it's already rolling. So it works perfectly. I had to figure out that sweet spot there, to say go when it's 0. So my voice didn't come into it, etc. And then nobody around them can be talking. They can't have a TV on in the background. We want their voice, nobody else's voice. So profile. You have a phone number on your device now with your T-Mobile card, and you can have them do a headshot. Now, see all this space between my head and the top? You don't want that. You want their head to be at the top of the picture like this, and no pictures in the background like mine is. You want it up against a blank wall or door, so that one lady sent me her headshot. She was sitting on the couch and there must have been 100 people in photographs behind her. I'm like, that's not going to work. So, because we want it going to her. Okay, so build the profile. Profile is simple. They need the headshot, first and last name, gender. We had a situation, somebody called me, they're a transgender. What gender do I put in? I said, what were they born as? That's what you put in, just so you know. Okay. Now you got the profile built with the height should be in inches, and 60 inches is 5 feet. So it makes it kind of easy to do the math. Their weight is in pounds, and it should be default setted to those things in your device. So you put in their height and weight, and then their birthday. Y'all know how to do it with the year thing where you push the little year button and you can do the scrolling thing. I had one lady one time, she goes, it took me forever to get my birth date in. I had to go back 60 years. I'm like, oh my God. Bless her heart. She sat there and scrolled through the whole thing instead
That's
of
the
doing.
way I was doing it. Oh my God. It was crazy. Then it was like, oh, this is
Yeah,
much easier. So.
much easier. Okay. So now you got their profile, so you can have them text that picture to your device. So you'll get your phone number when you get your SIM card, and you'll know what it is to give it to them. Otherwise, when I text my cell phone and then I have to text it, it's just one extra step that is not necessary. You can have them text their picture directly to your device. Then you must open up that text and download that picture so that when you build their profile, then all you have to do is go in and upload their picture. Okay, so that works. So then you do inner voice, and I always use,
Question. How,
yes,
when they text me the picture, how do I then, because I don't use a SIM card, I just use my phone. So how do I then get their picture?
just
How do I
have
get their
them,
picture on the phone?
you're going to have them text it to you, and then you download it, and then you upload it.
I download it on the phone. Okay, I haven't done that. Okay.
Okay. Now, if you get a phone call or a text while you're scanning them, you have to start over. So when you can, Tia, you want to get that $25 SIM card to put in your machine. Okay. So you're not using your phone.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Then you're going to do the vitals. Oh, I know what I want to show you guys. Okay, let's see. Good. Oh, it won't let me do that. I can't do that when I'm recording. Okay, well, let's go this way then. Okay, and oh well, okay, I can do this. There's too many things on this thing to. Okay, here we go. Sign in. There it is. I want to show you something like I'm signed into the machine. Okay, so we're going to do inner voice, and we're going to click this one right here with the heart and the microphone. So we click that, and I say start in 3, 2, 1, go. And then boom, they're ready. Okay, so we'll turn that off. Then you do the inner voice scan, and then you click on reports, and then you email the report. Okay, then you go back to the menu, and this little infinity icon takes you right back to the menu, and then you click vitals. Then you're going to scan, and then when that's done, you're going to optimize, and then you're going to click enhanced reports, and then email. The email will come up at the top right. Okay, then you're going to do comprehensive. And comprehensive, here you've got these three, but this is the one that you want to use. And you're going to scan. That takes 6 minutes. You're going to optimize. That takes 6 minutes. Then you're going to click reports, and then you're going to email it. And there's a lot of lag time on here. If you make friends with the people and start telling them stories of testimonies. We had a 78-year-old man, and the first time he got scanned, his knee pain went away, hadn't come back yet. We've got a lady that had an 8-year-old little boy that was a bedwetter, and she started scanning her son, and she plays the Cepheid bedwetting list, and he doesn't wet the bed anymore. So testimonies, stories sell, facts only tell. So you want to sell the machine the whole time you're talking to them. Now, when you get your own machine and you can scan yourself every day, you'll start noticing patterns. And then, you're putting those seeds in their mind, okay? So that was comprehensive. Then you're going to come back and do body systems. And this one's easy, scan and optimize, and then report and email.
Question.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Back on the other one. So we do the inner voice and the vitals, and then go to comprehensive. And comprehensive will when you do the custom, then that pulls in those 2 previous scans that we did to create the comprehensive?
No, that's on the easy scan or the intelligent comprehensive combined. That's where you've done the inner voice, the vitals, and then you hit combined. And what that does is the machine picks what you need to work on in the comprehensive. It's what we now call the easy scan on the front.
Yeah.
They put that button on us for us on there.
Okay, but I mean, when we go to comprehensive, we've already done the inner voice, because you can't start with comprehensive.
You can start with whatever. I just do it in this. I do voice, vitals, comprehensive, and then body systems.
Okay.
And I do it in that order because body systems is the longest one to email them. It takes forever because it's 27 pages. And with that, I can be wrapping up the call. They can be done. Okay. The voice, that's the best one to start with because it gets them talking to you, you know, and I'll say, okay, you can stop now. I said, or you can keep talking to me. That's fine. You know, things like that. Always prompt them with their emotion. Think of something sad, like you just saw a dog get hit by a car, and then count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now think of something really happy, like you just won the biggest lottery in the world. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you click and start counting down, and then make sure that they start with I am and their name, which a lot of people have a hard time doing that. It's really interesting to me sometimes. I have one lady, and every time she comes in and I scan her, hi, my name is blah, 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 blah. It's like, how come she can't say I am so-and-so? It's interesting. So we got the comprehensive and then the body systems. Now, I tell them when you have your own machine, we have another section called SEPI, and there's, you know, all kinds of things in there with frequencies that you can play to your body 24/7. So if you're working on something like, you know, some lady I have right now, she's got MS. So she bought her own machine so she can scan herself twice a day and then run SEPIs on her the rest of the time. All right, so we've got that. So it's really simple. It's no different than what you're already doing for yourself. Hopefully you're doing those scans on yourself. I do the easy scan and the body systems, and I'm getting better at listening to my tones. I got a little lax there for a while, but now I just listen to them when I sit on the beamer in the morning. So. All right. Any other questions?
Do we have to go over with them or go over the reports?
Yes, because you're going to say now. In fact, what we've learned in the past few days is tell them to turn their computer on so they can pull up their email reports and I can explain how to use them. Because sometimes it takes a while for them to boot up and all this stuff, and you don't want to be la, 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 waiting for them.
Yeah.
So tell them that, but you might want to turn your computer on so when you're done, you can pull up your email and I can show you how to read the reports. And then do what I do on Tuesday nights, guys. You start with the inner voice and you say, look, it talks about inner voice and how it works and how color's involved. And then it gets to your 4 emotions. So we know that the inner voice is based off of 12 octaves and 7,000 frequencies. And it picks the 4 that you're out of balance in. The machine makes the music with the frequency under the music to listen to with your earbuds. So you have a right brain, left brain thing. And
Can you back up? Give me those numbers again one more time. That whole little sentence that you did, that paragraph was awesome. Can you just repeat it for me?
Yeah, and this is being recorded, so you can go back and listen as many times as you want.
But, you'll send it to us?
I'm sorry?
You'll send it to us?
Yes.
Great.
when I can figure out how to do that. And let me introduce Holly to you. Holly is my new office assistant, and she is wonderful. And she will be directing the lead traffic when I'm doing a massage. So when she sends you a text with the information, you want to, call that person and schedule them. That way they feel like they're being taken care of right away. We're going to try to get it going where it just flows. My goal is I'd like 20 people to scan, and I get 60 leads a day and can send you guys 3 leads a day. That'll keep you busy. You get 3 a day for a week, you'll be like I was last May, June, July. Going crazy.
So not to distract you, can you go back a few bars to that area when you were saying the numbers?
Yes. The inner voice scans across 12 frequency, 12, wait a minute, now you got me goofed up. Okay, it scans across 12 octaves and 7,000 frequencies. And it picks the 4, you're out of balance. And the machine generates the music with the frequency under it, and you lay down and listen to them with your earbuds, so it does a right brain, left brain thing. And that will balance your emotions.
Hello, everyone. Just want to say hi.
Hi.
So Holly's great, and she's going to help us any way she can.
I
And
sure
then
am.
we got another girl in the office too. Her name is Lindsay, and she's going to be helping too. So, do you have any more questions? Here we got some more people coming in. Okay. Hello, Diane. Hi, Barb and Rick. And Cindy was in earlier, Diane, so she got the gift just too. I am recording this, and when I can figure out how to send the link to you, I will. I hope it's easy.
Okay, so after we've gone through all this stuff, we've scanned people, gone over the things, closing the sale. If
So
they were
closing,
to close,
if they sound like they're interested in buying the machine, what I say is, well, Rick, what credit card would you like to put that on? And I'll get it mailed out to you today. And I'll give you an app where you can start using it right now. Okay, that's not a yes or no question. And they'll either say, well, whoa, I'm not ready yet. I'm just thinking about it. Or they'll go, oh, let me give you my credit card. It's blah, 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 blah. And then they start doing it. So
just, what was the first words you said? Was like, if you're interested, or?
no, I would say, okay, if they sound interested, I'd say, well, why don't you go ahead and what's your credit card number? And I can go ahead and get that mailed out to you today.
Okay.
Okay, Barb, you might want to mute. You're making a lot of noise there. There we go. Okay. And I did record this, and so all of it is there, and you can watch it as many times as you want. I need to make a recording of me going over the reports, so y'all kind of get the verbiage on that as well. I know some of you have been on the Tuesday night calls, and you probably have that down pretty good. But I need to do a recording, so those of you that want to listen to it over and over and really get it down, it took me a while. So don't be afraid of this. It's a lot of information and it seems overwhelming, but it really is simple. And, I've been working on trying to build this ad platform for 1.5 years. And it's like, I am so excited. It's going to start now. So the print ad went out. I'm doing a print ad to 100,000 mailboxes in a little newspaper. It's a community newspaper. That's $500 a month for the one time, but it goes to 100,000 mailboxes. And they say, you got to run it 3 or 4 months in a row before you really start seeing action. And that's true. People have to be dripped on before they take action. But you're gonna have, I suggest you get a notebook and dedicate it to your advertising people. Write down their name and phone number, what date you scanned them, if they had any kind of results. You know, they might say, I didn't feel a doggone thing. But you call them the next day, Rita, I slept so good, you know, things like that. Michelle has actually run some seppies on people to try to lock the sale in for her. So it's your customer, take care of them. But remember, it's our customer to not solicit other things to them. So I'm super excited for you guys. I want to see every one of you go to Punta Cana, and that is going to be a lot of fun. So I'm going to keep it short and sweet. If you all don't have any other questions, if you do, you can always text me or call me. Does it seem like it'll be good? Are you ready to go if I send you a lead tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay. Good. Because I don't know if I'm going to get 3 tomorrow or 3,000. I mean, I really don't know. I have no idea. I've never done radio ads before. And it might take a little time to drip on them too. I don't know. But I figure this is going to be a lot of fun. And I want to see every one of you win a silver coin by being the top recruiter. You know, top recruiter last week that won the silver coin, he enrolled 4 people. Now, the way that works is it's Monday through Sunday. So that's the week, is Monday through Sunday. So you might be tired on Saturday, but if you got one more, you might win a silver coin. You might go through some of your people you've scanned and call them back. How you doing? Are you interested in another scan, or are you ready to buy your own machine? You told me you wanted to scan your mother. Okay, you want to get a machine and then you can scan yourself, your family, and your mom? You know, this type of thing. And have confidence, guys. This thing works. We've got all kinds of testimonies. It works so well. And be proud of what you got, because there's nothing else like it. There are other frequency machines. I was telling one friend of mine, she's got a machine, and she was like, she went to this acupuncturist and he's telling her all about the Rife frequencies. I said, do you know that in your device under SEPI, you have one in the section that's called complete frequency set? That is all the Rife frequencies in one SEPI.
Good to know.
So you got that. You can make your own Bach flower remedies. You can make your own homeopathic remedies. If they have their own machine, they can do SEPI dots or program different frequencies into earrings or a necklace. So I don't usually push too hard on a first when they want to buy, to try to get them to buy other things too. Like, do you want the glasses? Do you have pets? Do you want pet tags? If they're interested, if they've done their own research and they say, add this to it, I will. But I'm not about pumping the sale up. I want to get them on board. I want to teach them how to use the device, because if they're not using it, they're not going to want to pay the $149. But if they're using it, they will. And then you can also invite them to our Tuesday night Zooms where they can learn. In fact, I would do that with every single customer. Send them the link to the Zoom and say, we'll be on Zoom at 8 Central. If you want to join us, if you have any questions, Rita can answer your questions. Okay? Put it off on me. I don't care. Then when we go through everything, it's like, you guys invite people to that Tuesday night call. We always say, get back with the one that invited you. And that I sell it for you, basically. So what else? Any other questions?
I have one, Rita.
Okay.
Many times with the customers, I know it doesn't, they see the report and they get so involved in it that they go down. Do you know of a shorter way? I really talk to them, but they're so involved that it takes time to get to the next one. And it's very interesting because they really want to get well. And
Right.
but sometimes it takes away a little bit from going to your next one. Even though I've been very good and said, I'm sure while you're looking at all of that, we can go to the next one while I'm talking to them. And every now and then you'll get one seminar, and you're on the phone for 2 hours because they're so involved.
And that
Uh,
happens sometimes. And they're usually your very analytical people.
Yeah.
Analytical people can spend 6 hours looking at those reports. I'm not an
know.
analytical person. I research things. I do want to learn, but I don't care. As long as I know I'm scanning myself and I feel better, I don't care how many red dots I have. Then I
Yeah.
have a lady that had 451 red dots the first scan on the left.
Oh,
She
wow.
bought her machine. She started scanning herself every day. She called me up the other day. I'm down to 31 red dots now. Like that, it took 6 months. You don't want these people are not going to pay you $99 to scan them every week or every day. So I don't get into the breakdown of what the machine cost. I always say it's between $740, $750. Now we know that includes $49 for the QLA, $495 for the device, $149 for that, $10 for shipping, and their tax. And in California, it's all closer to $760 because of the taxes. But if they can start using it on their family when they buy it, they will stay. I've got one lady bought one last week, wants to return it. She hadn't even got it in the mail yet because her family thinks it's horrible because there's chakras on it and they're Christians. Okay, whatever. You'll run into all kinds. Ask Michelle has helped me tremendously with doing remote scans for people. And so she's got a lot of experience. You have any tips or any advice that you learned the hard way, Michelle?
Well, aside just getting the people off a little bit faster, I do get them involved with what are some of the things that they've worked with. Everybody has something. Now, I know that we're not offering the CEPI, but I do 2 CEPIs on them because before we came with the body systems, that helped sell. They got results. So what I do now is just do 2. It's only 4 minutes total, but the body systems, let me tell you, people, Rita knows this last year I have been in the hospital, very sick, all with vertigo. I got coffee down to a cup a day, sort of. And when that body scan came in, I was at the ear doctor, ENT, and they were going to try and move my head with the crystals. And that was the day I had to go up and down the stairs because I didn't want to take the elevator, but I left stuff in the car. I'm going, wait, I've been up and down this thing 6 times, 3 down and 3 up. Well, they put me on the table and I felt really good. And they said, lady, there's nothing the matter with you. We can't find anything. I had only done I do the complete scan. I did 2 CEPIs and I did the body system only for 2 days in a row. And let me tell you, people, I've not had one vertigo amount in over 3 weeks.
Michelle, let me tell you guys. First of all, I'm going to tell her, Michelle, she's 78 years old. Are you still 78?
I'll be 78 in March.
Okay, she'll be 78 in March. Okay, so she's not a spring chicken, and we all think it's harder to heal an older body. Not really. But what she did is she had her own machine for 1.5 years. She was one of the first people that bought a machine from me. And she had been scanning herself every day and was still having the vertigo. When the body systems scan came out and she started adding that to her routine, This is when it changed. No more vertigo.
Yep,
So I think that's pretty cool too.
cool. And the people that I have scanned, and I'm gonna, you know, Penny, I have been doing the body systems about 3 times on her. After she had it, she got it, and she also had some food poisoning on top of it all. She says this thing works every day. I would try to get her on the scan. Oh yeah, well, I'm too tired. I'm too this. This dear lady who is a few months younger than I am, working full time, is at my door. She is buying one. She said, this is unreal. She is so sold. So whatever they did on that body systems, everyone that I
Everything
do,
worked better. I don't know why, but it does.
yeah, I'm getting more sales. And let alone myself. You know what it's like to get out of bed and not feel like you're falling over, and you can pet your cat and not run into a wall. Oh my gosh, it's just a miracle. And
Yes, it
absolutely,
is.
and that's what I tell everybody. I will say that soon you're going to be talking to the doctors. They are very interested in this also. One doctor just bought the one today, and I have another doctor who'll probably buy it tomorrow.
Good.
I just
So,
love
you
it
know,
as
the
a-
person that's on fire the most in my organization right now is another massage therapist. That's how I came in, as a massage therapist. So reach out to massage therapists. I've got one lady and she's reaching out to dog groomers. So she goes to the dog groomer and says, what's your most misbehaved dog? Let me scan them. And between you, me, and the wall, you don't have to have a pet tag. You can make up a number and run the scan. Okay. It probably works better with a pet tag. I don't know. Just make up a name. I do a number like their birthday and then the year 2023. And then it's a number. It's made up, but it works. So she's demonstrating on the most misbehaved dog, and then the groomer sees it calms the dog down and they can stand still to get groomed. You think that groomer wants to buy a machine? Because guess what? Then the groomer can sell to the parents of the animals. Why is my dog so happy when he comes to see you? Well, because I'm scanning him. Maybe you'd like to buy a machine and you can scan all your animals and yourself. So there's all different kinds of avenues. I mean, you can make a fortune just on the bedwetting stuff to mom groups. There are all kinds of mom blogs. Get on some of them. Start talking to people. You know any bedwetters? Bedwetting is one of the worst nightmares for a parent and the child because it's a lot of work of washing the sheets, putting the fans on the bed to dry. It's humiliating for the child. And this thing works. Scan the kid, do all the 4 scans, and then run bedwetting at night. They won't wet the bed. It's miraculous. So there's all kinds of little niches that you can, I mean, I'm excited to start going to different massage therapists and getting a massage and then trying to sell them the machine. They don't need to know I'm a massage therapist. All they need to know is I help people with frequency. Let me show you how it works. There you go.
I have a question,
Okay.
but it's not really about this part of it. Because I saw you had posted your business card
Yes.
on, I guess it was Facebook or something. Anyways, really nice. And I don't know how to do all that stuff. But as far as, I thought I saw something somewhere about setting up our own website too, through the company somehow.
Now,
I mean, I just haven't gotten that far with all this stuff.
you have your back office, and then you
Yeah.
have the marketing link. So when you sell somebody a machine, you click on your own marketing link, and then you got to log out because you're not selling it to yourself. And then you put in what you need to put in for them. But now, as far as my website, which is frequencydiva.com, I went to GoDaddy and I got the domain name.
Oh,
And
okay.
then I went to this company, and I'm telling you, you guys can get your own website for $200 and $59 a month. And these people are fantastic. And if you let me know you want to know more about that, I have a link that I can send you that'll give you $50 off of that $200 if you want to build a website.
Okay.
So you can
I didn't
build
know
your
if it
own
was something
website.
through the company too or not. No. Okay.
The back office is our website. The back office and our marketing link
Hmm.
takes them to sell a product.
And as far as signing someone up when they say yes,
I
where do we go
never
with that?
let them do it with the link. I always, always, always click on it, because here's the thing. It's required that they buy a device and they buy the renewed subscription, whether they're a QLA or a customer.
Hmm.
That's how you get your commission. If they don't set up the auto ship on the 149, you don't get that commission.
Oh,
So it's important, and I'm not going to
good
take
to
it and let
know.
them do it. I'm going to do it because I've already told them it's $750. They didn't ask me to break it down, so I'm putting it all in. I know it's right. I get my text message. They're done, because they could get off the phone with you and say, I'm going to go do the link, and then they just found out their next door neighbor selling Solex. Who are they going to go with then? Their neighbor. So you don't want to do that. Get them while they're hot. So, and as we start going, I'd like to do a Zoom, I don't know how often, once a week or something with you guys. I am always available. If I'm not available, Holly is, and we can help you, walk you through stuff. And Holly will have a direct connection with Michelle. So if she gets lost on something, she's got somebody that can guide her into what to do. Because Michelle has probably done, oh, Michelle, I think I paid you over 100 scans.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Oh,
been
yeah.
a lot since
Yeah.
last May. So she
Yeah.
was my right arm. Her and Shacey helped me more than I can even tell you guys. So,
You help me.
yep. But you got good at it too. It was a little scary at first, wasn't it, Michelle?
Well, it was challenging because of some of the IT stuff, and it took me a little bit longer, but you have been very patient and walked me through it over and over. Once I get it, I'm doing great.
Yep. And you're getting better and better at it.
I am. I even called the office,
And,
and there's
and
no
Michelle was my #1 competition at a mortgage company we worked at a long time ago. I couldn't beat her as hard as I tried. I couldn't beat her. So once she gets this down, she's going to go crazy with it. She's going to Punta Cana, I know. Now, Punta Cana is, you must sign up 20 people. They took a picture of your back office on September 1. If you didn't have any signups, you start at 0. If you get 20 people by May and they stay on board until September 1, you win a trip or 2 to Punta Cana. If you sell 3 January, February, or March, you get a spa day package free if you go to Punta Cana. So that's
Your name last night.
yes. Yep.
So does it have to be those 3 months?
Yes.
Like this month's almost over.
That's fine. As long as you do it in January, February, and March and have 3, that's the spa day package. What they're not telling you is then you're going to have to get, you have to get it up to 20 before May, because then they have to be on the books 3 months. So I actually was I had signed up 45 people and won the trip to Disneyland. But guess what? 5 of them have stopped paying their 149. So I actually started this contest at -5.
Wow.
It's okay. It'll all work. I know it
Yep.
will.
It will. It will.
All right. Any other questions? And I'm only a phone call or a text away. Okay. And customer service at Solex is fantastic. If you're
Yes.
stuck with something and you don't know what to do, I would call them. Call me first to see if you can reach me or Holly. We might be able to help you. We might not. But one thing I have learned the hard way is every morning before I scan myself, hold on a second. Hello. Oh, there you are. I see you now. There you are. Okay, got it. You're in. Okay. That's all right. That's all right. Look, I'm going to, I recorded it so you'll be able to get the link. Okay, bye. Okay. That was Linda. In fact, last night on the Wednesday night YouTube for Solex, she won the contest. So she gets to have the March training free.
Yay!
You know what's even better about that? If
Oh,
you
yeah.
if
I
you do-
just saw this. I'm sorry. I would have been here.
hang on, Linda. So, but she not only gets the day of discovery, but she also gets the 20% coupon. They only do that twice a year at the day of discovery, and they'll give you a 20% coupon on anything else in the back office. So that's when you want to buy your sugar pills or your glasses or your pet tags or Seppi dots. Oh, I love the Seppi dots.
I
So
was thinking that would really be cool if our team could get together for that. Like there's another team that's doing that and they're going to meet in Florida. They were talking about it last night. And I've seen those advertised too on Facebook. But anyway, I thought that would be really cool if we could do that. But does everybody have to sign up for the day of discovery? Or can it be like, say you've got it or Linda's got it, we could all get together and watch it together? Just throwing it out there.
then you don't get a coupon. So day of discovery only costs $50.
Oh, okay. I thought it was
So-
150.
No,
And the
it's
best part is you get a chance to watch it anytime you want to watch it too.
anytime. Exactly.
2 a.m. in the morning.
Yep.
Well,
Now there are people getting groups. My group is so scattered all over the country.
yeah.
I don't have but about 8 people in Houston.
I don't
Well,
have anyone in Michigan.
So even if we all got together, it's only 8 people. I don't care about that. I mean, I care about it. Don't take me wrong, but we got together the last day of discovery at Darla's house, and there was me, Amy. Amy, were you there? I know it was Darla, me, my mom. I don't remember who else was there. Who else was there, Darla? Anybody? Day of discovery. Day of discovery is
Yes, I was there.
okay. I thought so. So day of discovery is a training. It's in March, 9, 10, 11, 12, something like that. They'll open it up and you can look at it whenever you want. And day of discovery is just a training. It's what we went to up in Salt Lake City. They do one day of discovery virtual, and then they do another day of discovery, and it'll be in August, late August, in Salt Lake City. So if you can plan on going to that, it was well worth it. We learned a lot.
So they have speakers come in
Yes,
and they show you new products that are coming out
yes,
and some other trainings and stuff. That's what they do.
exactly. So,
Seminar.
yeah, it is, but it was fun. And
Oh,
gosh, Amy, how many people were at that day of discovery? Amy was there. There must have been 300 people there, right, Amy?
I would say at least 300.
Yeah, if not more. I'm not a good group number picker. I don't know how many people. There were a lot of people.
But we want to add it up and had some more there next time. So all of
Yes,
us should
we
be there the
do.
next time.
So Linda, you're gonna love this training. Once you get the Zoom link, I'll send it to you, and
Okay.
that way you haven't missed a thing. So
Fantastic.
I know I didn't get the text messages sent until late this afternoon, and it's just been crazy. So, but I sold a machine today.
Oh my, I'm not surprised.
Yeah. So,
Oh, Rita.
yep. Thank you, Holly. Yeah, she's my cheerleader now. Go Rita. Go Rita.
Hey, we have to hang on to her skirt tail. You know, we really got to go too.
Well, I'm trying to take y'all with me. I want every one of you to go to Punta Cana. I really do. I would love to have 50 of my people at Punta Cana. I would love that. So, in fact, Rebecca McQuilty, that was from Australia, that won the trip to Disney,
Yeah.
her sponsor was the one who went Pearl. So,
Oh.
yes, now we know. So, Rebecca, we're friends on Facebook, and she posted something from Facebook and said, what Rebecca can expect for 2023. And it said 1, job promotion, 2, something, something, 3, something, something. And I wrote to her, you can't become Pearl until I do. And she wrote back, well, you better chop, chop then. So it's fun to have a little competition going, you know?
Oh yeah.
But I want to see every one of you guys make money with this. There's a lot of money. Listen, when I got that $79 check, that was exciting. That's almost 8,000. So without any sales last month, I made 4,000. So once it starts building, it will build. And of course, attrition happens. Some people will fall out. They think it's too hard work. They don't do it. They're not using it. Somebody in their family is making fun of them, whatever. And they stop paying their $149. But if you stay on them when they get it, are you using it? Are you doing this? Are you doing this? Join the Zoom. You can learn how to read the reports, etc. Because I try to make it real simple. And Linda, I was telling everybody earlier, I'm going to do another video where I do it like on a Tuesday night where I record it and we can send that out as well.
That'll be fantastic because a lot of people are working and they can't get there, and they ask me for a recording, and they know that I usually record something.
We have to be so careful.
Yeah.
To get kicked out of the company by not being compliant. We can never say the machine heals. The body is the miracle. The body is what heals. You're just reminding the body with the frequency what it should be working at. And when it works properly, healing happens.
And we always have to throw out that disclaimer.
Very simple, yes. But we don't want anything recorded. You know, that's why I don't record the Tuesday nights. I'll probably just...
If we have to do it over and over again, you know, separately until we get it right, then oh well.
And that's okay. We're getting there. We're making a lot of progress. We're starting to get people on Tuesday nights.
Really, I think those people that drop out are people who don't keep up with those Wednesday night calls. Those training calls are absolutely fantastic. They really are.
Yes, they are.
I mean, that in itself is a university, going back and listening to all of those. And that's what I was doing this afternoon. So I couldn't, I wasn't able to catch your email. I was going back through some of those that I really like to hear over again.
So, Barbara, if you'll unmute and come out and tell people what you're getting, how do you like the university ones you're paying for and going through? She's on phase 3 now, y'all.
Oh, man.
And that will open up the dental scan and the the TMJ stuff too. Barbara, are you there?
Hey, how's that?
There
can you hear me there?
I can.
Hey. We're loving phase 3. My husband and I are doing it. Say hi, Rick.
Hi.
I don't see our face, so I don't know if you're seeing our face or not.
No,
all I see is our old one with grandkids that are like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Anyway, phase 3 is just phenomenal. phase 2 is good. It's Deborah Bruce most of the way. And then phase 3, there's a cute little couple that just really talk about the emotions, how it all fits together, and they just do a phenomenal job. We're almost finished. We've got, what do we have left? The photography thing, and we just finished the dental. But when you start and pay for each of those, it opens up a whole new database. You think that you have a lot in your scanner now. Oh my gosh. And I'm thinking of even offering, you know, just giving them an extra scan with the database just because we can. And say when, you know, the Solex offers a lot of training, and if you use your training, and you can actually get this as well. It talks about how many hits you get and how many, what your top emotions are, what your top pesticides are. You could do left eye top. And there's about 15 categories for the left eye, and then the right eye, and then 15 categories in the upper lung. I mean, it's phenomenal what they're offering you. I guess it's the same as what they have on the $30,000 machine. It's amazing.
What we learned also is at the dental, this one said this one person had real high blood pressure. And so this did the scan on the dental, and it come out with this one certain tooth. And so I said, well, go to your dentist and have him look at that tooth. And this person went to the dentist, and the dentist says, well, there's nothing wrong with that tooth. So we went to another dentist, said, listen, something's wrong with this tooth. And they really dug into it and found that it was a little crack. And they fixed that up, and blood pressure went down.
Another one, the same thing with the sinus. The crack was headed up into the sinus, different tooth, different patient. But they had been working with this person forever for sinuses, and it was all because of the crack in the tooth.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, phenomenal things for all that.
I'm trying to find a picture I want to show you guys. Here it is.
Come on, move. Come on. Come on. Move.
We hear you, Michelle. Okay,
Sorry.
that's all right. See this picture? Look at this. The
Okay,
nerves from our
we just see the scan category.
crap. Okay, hang on. Let me do it again. Screen share.
Okay.
There you go. Okay, check this out. See the teeth? The nerves from our teeth are connected directly to the brain, and each tooth has an energetic connection to different organs and functions in the body. Imagine what a root canal, mercury fillings, and fluoride in a person's mouth will do to a brain when they're connected like this. Look how the brain is connected to the teeth. Is that amazing or what?
Amazing.
And they emphasize all of that. They tell which teeth are connected to which organs, and they're also saying emotions, glands, and part of the training is all of that, just like it is. And I've known it for years. I had 31 amalgams removed when I started my healing process back in the early 2000s.
Wow.
And the doctor that did it for me said, here's some gum, I want you to chew it. And so I chewed it. I chewed it and chewed it, and pretty soon I was chewing it, and I was getting so angry. And where's that doctor anyway? And he came in, he says, well, looks like it's working. I just wanted to show you. And he put a little probe in my mouth. He says, you are, I don't know, the toxic, whatever the word was, that you are just inflamed because of just the amalgams in your teeth. So this pretty powerful stuff.
Yes, it is.
Lauren's amazing.
Barbara,
Yeah,
did you find that it slowed down the machine with having those additional programs in it?
Not at all. In fact, it's speedy.
Wow.
Works really fast. Yep. Well, we upgraded. We had the original machine. We bought it when Rita did, like way back in December of, when was that? 2000, Rita? 2020.
Yep.
And so we took it in when we were just having a few little problems with it. And we live in Salt Lake area. So we took it in and they said, here, let me just upgrade your machine for you. So they gave us the new one, and it's really cranking along. Yeah, there's no
That
delay for
is-
us at all.
No.
Barbara, thanks for sharing that. That's what Solex is for us. They upgraded her machine because she brought it in and was having problems.
Yep.
We have
Solex
the
is
best
so
support
good.
system. We have the best support. We really do.
They are
I've
wonderful.
been in 50 companies at least over the years of all my education, and definitely Solex is the top. It's the best.
I agree 1,000%. I
And
had a
the-
problem. I've signed up 4 Canadian people, and every time I had a problem with the US states were coming up, and I couldn't send it to Ontario, and I couldn't figure out what the hell was wrong. And so I'm on the call with Solex support today. We're walking through it. Well, finally, there's a drop-down list I never saw to change it to Connect Canada. I thought all I had to do was change the flag on the top. No, you got to say it is Canada, and then the Canadian stuff comes up. And we all laughed about it, but I was like, really? So we all make mistakes, but they're so gracious and so helpful, and no question is stupid. I thought I had some stupid questions in the beginning, but no question. They are so helpful and so kind. And Amy and I got to meet them when we were in Salt Lake, and Darla too. They were wonderful to meet.
Patient too. They're
Oh,
very patient.
yes,
Oh my
they
gosh.
are.
I thought they would tell me after a while, you're Linda Lane again?
No, listen, Michelle, tell your story. Michelle calls me one day. She goes, I've called customer service so much, they're asking how my cat is doing.
They asked me about my grandchild.
Yeah, exactly. I know. They're wonderful. Okay, let's end this so it's not too long of a call, and I will go ahead and do this and get the recording link to you guys so you can start listening to it. I will make a recording. I'll try to do it within the next few days because these ads are going to start tomorrow. And, I just want to say a prayer real quick. Father God,
right.
I thank you for what you're doing. I thank you for how you're building this business. I thank you for this advertising platform that you put in my heart to build. And it's not been easy. And we're super excited that it's going to take off. And I just ask that you send the right people and let us help as many people as you want to send us. In Jesus' name, amen.
In Jesus' name.
All right. So I'm going to say goodbye. And as I start sending you leads, I'm excited for you guys. Now, if you got a busy day and you can't handle any leads, shoot me a text early in the morning. I can't do leads today, and we'll take you off the list for that day. Like say, I can only handle 1 today, or I only can handle 3 today. I really don't know what it's going to do. If it blows up, I don't know what we're going to do. We'll figure it out as we go. So, all right. Goodbye, everybody. And yay, let's go.
Nice
team.
meeting everybody, even though I was the late bird.
That's all right. Good to see y'all. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.
Okay.
Night.
Bye.
Good night.